and welcome to our cozy Colonial. I got everything done in my kitchen and dining room for my fall clean and decorate. It's turned out so great. I love the smell of the candles, just the cozy feel of everything. So I hope this gives you some great inspiration for your own home, and let's go welcome fall.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show.
Alright, so we're going to get started in the kitchen with cleaning. Now I'm going to do kind of more of like a medium clean. I wouldn't call it a deep cleaning. I'm not going to, move the appliances and take everything out of the fridge and like get the shelves in the sink and scrub them down. But I am going to wipe down the edges of the fridge, the front of the fridge. I'm going to open up the fridge, just kind of look real quick for anything that may have spilled, wipe down just the areas that I can see near the front of the fridge, and call that good enough. I haven't really gone that long since my last deep cleaning in the fridge, so I don't feel like it really needs to go through like a full clean out the whole thing and wipe everything down and use the sink to soap everything down and rinse it off. So that's kind of why I'm just doing a medium clean today in the house. I am going to also be wiping down the cabinets, opening the stove, kind of just getting at a couple of problem spots in the stove. Again, not doing a full clean there. The only area I would say that I did kind of deep clean was like the trash cabinet. It was pretty gross. So I did do a deep clean type of cleaning there and really scrubbed and worked at a couple of spots, and it looks much better now. But then there's also going to be cleaning the windows, going to be washing the chair covers of the chairs that are at the islands, and then of course wiping down the countertops, making sure the dishes are done, and doing a sweeping of the floor and a mopping as well. All of that should set us up really well to have nice clean surfaces to go ahead and get ready for fall and decorate on.
But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
So like I said, I'm super excited to be doing today's video on decorating for fall. I love when it's time to pull out the pumpkins and the blankets and the candles and get ready for the cozy fall season. If this is a video that you enjoy, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. This channel will be something that focuses in on how to take your house, wherever it is you might be living, and make it into your home. We really try to make the home be a place that works for us and makes sense for us. So this channel is really just all about giving you ideas and inspiration to think about what makes sense for your family and how do you make your home not only into just a cozy space, but a space that makes sense for you as well. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I get something from nothing.
So we're moving on to the dining room now, and I'm gonna make sure I've got the dining room nice and clean. Going to do something similar to the kitchen. I'm not gonna be doing like a full deep clean and moving all of the furniture out of place and really getting under, and around everything, but I am gonna still do the windows. We've had the windows open a lot over the summer, and there are some little friends that have made their way and gotten trapped in between the screen and the glass. And so we're gonna go ahead and do a nice clean of the windows, both the window sills and the actual glass. And then I'm gonna be sweeping and then doing some dusting as well. And then I'll finish up with mopping the space. And that should set the stage really nicely to be able to go ahead and decorate in here for fall.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
So right here, I am actually switching out a print from what I had in this frame to something different. I'm doing that because these prints are from national parks we visited, and some of the prints look a little bit more like summer, some look more like winter, and some look more like fall. So since we're heading into fall, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a print that has like the fall colors in it into this frame. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and take one of the frames down that I've got up that has like a lighthouse from Acadia, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in a waterfall with like fall foliage around it. And it's a really easy way to kind of bring the feel of fall to the room without actually putting up any decor. And it's a great way to be able to switch out the prints to some of the different parks that we've been visiting. Want to go ahead and give you a rundown of what I'm going to be using to decorate the kitchen here. You'll notice that it's just the stuff in the front half that is specific to fall. The stuff in the back, I'll kind of walk you back here. These are items that I use throughout the year. And the one thing I do like to do in the fall is like these kind of wood tones. Even like that metal tray has like wood handles to it. I like to pull in the wood tones in the kitchen just because we have kind of this gray stone for our counters and then these white cabinets. And I really like pulling in the wood, or you'll see like that big tall pumpkin is kind of that burlap, and again, that warm brown. So that's kind of a vibe I go for here in the kitchen. And I think it helps make it feel a little bit more cozy and a little more fall-like. I will kind of run through the new things I've picked up this year. I got this guy at Kirkland's, and then these two came from Walmart. This was like $2, this was $7. I had gift cards for all of that. And then I also got these picks and florals from Hobby Lobby. They were all 40% off. I don't know that I'm going to actually use all of these in the kitchen, but we'll see. I like to have them to choose from. I'll point out here that these little balls that you see, they're really pretty, but they do make a mess. So it's one of those things that you kind of want to get it arranged and then leave it alone. So that's what we're going to be using in the kitchen. If you have any questions about where anything is from, just let me know, and let's get to decorating. here in the kitchen, I really do keep things pretty simple. As I said, I really like to bring in some wooden, platters and trays and things like that, just to kind of warm up the space and counter the kind of cooler grays of the countertops and the white cabinets. But I don't bring a ton in. I do like to keep the kitchen fairly clean. I don't like a ton in the kitchen because we do use it to cook, and I do have 3 little kids, and they're not neat. So I don't put a lot of decor into the kitchen just because it winds up kind of getting messed up and in the way. But I think what I've got here is kind of the perfect amount to make it feel like fall, make it feel cozy. You can tell when you walk in the kitchen that it's fall, but at the same time allows the kitchen to be a functional space for a family of 5. Dining room, when I am decorating, I really love to use table runners to change the feel of the room. I think that they can very easily make the whole space really just take on the feel of whatever season it is that I'm trying to, convey with how I'm decorating. So this table runner came from Hobby Lobby. I bought it last year, but I will tell you that I went back this year and I got some matching napkins. I don't know how long they're gonna have this pattern, and I decided I really wanted to have the napkins to match with it. So I did go back and get some napkins this year, and you will see me use one of those napkins on my 2-tiered tray to kind of just tie the room together, the different areas of the room that are decorated, and make it more cohesive. I've also got going on in the dining room this china cabinet, which this actually used to be my mom's, and my mom passed away last year. And this is going to be the first fall that I get to kind of decorate this. So I'm really excited to have this piece of my parents' house and something that we had in our dining room growing up, to have it here in my home and being able to decorate it and have those memories.